and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in editing this video I found that I did not have an intro for it, but basically this video is a full face, but a few things aren't of course from my chopping block, but it's a full face of products that are on my chopping block. Obviously there's some exceptions to that. I also talk through my skincare, my daily skincare pieces. Yeah, I basically do this when I don't really feel like decluttering things, but I am on the verge and I know that a product I don't love is in my collection, so I put it in a drawer and I kind of have it as like a testing drawer, and I'll use it and reach for it sporadically to finalize my final thoughts on the product, and that is how I kind of decide if I'm going to keep it in my collection or if I'm going to eventually declutter. I do apologize if the quality of this video is slightly less or a little less, is more underwhelming than most of my other videos, especially with the energy going on, because even me editing it feels like this is a lot less energetic. Honestly, I don't think that it's going to get any better because I just am really anxious because it's getting closer and closer to my results day for my A-levels, and I really want to go to my uni choice, my top uni choice I really want to go to. So yeah, I'm really anxious at the moment, and that is why my energy has just been a bit off. Good news for you guys is that I do have a month. In the month of August, I am going to be uploading 2 videos a week, not just one. So if you guys haven't realised, I kind of have an uploading schedule. I upload on a Saturday morning, usually. Sometimes it's late at night, but I try to upload every Saturday morning, once a week. But in the month of August, I'm going to be uploading 2 videos a week, one on the Wednesday and one on the Saturday. So I'll have my usual scheduled Saturday videos, and then I will have my Wednesday videos, which I can't tell you kind of like what time they're going to come out, whether it be morning or evening, but I can tell you that from those Wednesday video content, I have already filmed 2 of those videos, and unedited they were probably about 4 hours long, and they are more like declutter based videos, so I think you guys will enjoy them. I hope you guys enjoy the double upload month. There will be a little bit of different content you guys haven't seen in my channel recently, a little bit of uni content as well, just because I did have one of you guys comment on and ask if I would do some uni content, and I would love to do that because it's obviously a massive step in my life. And yeah, I'll just let you guys get straight on into this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. First, I'm just going to prep my skin with my daily morning skincare routine. So I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. This is the fragrance free one. Just being very careful on my massive pimple as well because it is very sore when I touch it. My brother asked me if I was trying to grow an extra forehead this morning, which was quite humorous, I can't lie. And with my eye cream, I use the Olay Eyes Deep Hydrating Eye Gel. This has hyaluronic acid in and so good for moisturization. And I really struggled with dryness under my eyes until I started using this. Then another product that is not on the chopping block, but it is in my project pan and I do want to use it, is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. So I'm just going to pop this on my eyelids to act as an eye primer. Let's move on to talking about the palette that is actually officially on my chopping block. And that is the Revolution Pro palette in, Pro Regeneration palette in Enchanted. So this is what the palette looks like. It is a really stunning palette. Like, I really like the shades, I like the purples, the pinks, I like the way that there's neutral tones. The organization in this palette, for me, the organization just isn't here. I'm just going to go in with the shade High Hopes. I'm just going to use that to set all over my lid because from what I remember, this is not that much pigmented of a shade. Okay, I clearly remembered wrong, so we're just going to blend that into my crease instead of setting my whole eyelid with it. But I will also take it down onto my eyelid. Because my base is slightly tacky, you're going to see a bit more pigmentation coming out on this initial shade. What I found with this palette is it just goes a little bit patchy on me, and I don't know how to work it. Every time I've used this, it's kind of just gone patchy, and when you're getting ready on a daily basis, like to go to work, to go to college, you know, you don't have enough time for your eyeshadow to go patchy and then fix it. Fine with this palette, it doesn't layer on top of itself, which for me is just very confusing. You know, if you're having an eyeshadow formula, really the eyeshadows should build on top of each other beautifully. I actually have another Revolution palette that is also on my chopping block, so if you guys would like to see a tutorial with me using that and seeing if I'm going to keep it or have it leave my collection, then let me know in the comments below and I can definitely do a video like that as well. On this smaller brush, I'm going to go into this shade right here, Spellbind, which is a soft pink shade. Again, I'm not sure how much this is going to show up on top of High Hopes, but I'm going to try and blend it over top because I want to do more of a pink shadow look. Again, I'm getting a fair amount of kickback from the pan. I'm just going to lean in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. I'm placing it on my outer corner and I'm blending it through my crease and transition area. So I'm taking it a little bit higher than my crease to work as more of a transition shade. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the shade Tempted, which is this vibrant pink shade right here. I'm just going to tap this in my outer corner. And start blending it a little bit halfway. I'm going to blend it halfway through my crease as well, making sure to keep the pigment concentrated and taking it like to this point here, so a couple of fourths into my eyelid. This definitely doesn't come out as pigmented as you would kind of want it to, but you can build up revelation shadows, which is what's quite nice about that formula, especially if you're newer to eyeshadow. You would really enjoy it. There's a little bit of a bald patch going on just here. If I try and put more product on, it's not really doing anything for it. So I'm going to leave this eye here for now. I'm just going to go and repeat those steps on this eye, and I'll be right back when I've got equal eyes, and then we'll do the next step. Okay, so I'm back. I've just pretty much done this eye. I haven't blended out the edges just yet, but I just wanted to show you guys. Hopefully you can see there's a little bit of patchiness happening just here on my outer corner, and I don't know, like none of my other eyeshadows patch in this area. And this is something that I find constantly happens with this palette, and that is one of the reasons why it's on my choice. Is the shade Euphoric and Share in the palette. Very pretty. For this being a very problematic colour in this palette. So we'll just have to wait and see how we get along, I guess. Okay, now I'm just going to pop this on my very outer corner. I can already tell this is not going to work. I'm going to try small rubbing motions because patting is not giving me any pigment. Another product that is on the chopping block in my collection, and that is my Kiko Milano Metallic Shine eyeshadow in 02. This is the shade right here. And the thing is, I really like this shade. I just never reach for it in my collection over other things that I own. So I kind of need to come up with a decision for it. I'm going in with the Flutter eyeshadow brush that I have. I'm just going to pop that on my eyelid. Now it's looking like quite a dark eye look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shade Mesmerize, which is a matte white. And what I'm going to do is I'm just taking it on my finger and I'm just going to lightly pat it over the top of that shade and just make it a tiny bit lighter. Okay, moving on to the next product from the chopping block, and that is my Bare Minerals Original Powder Foundation. This is in the shade Medium C25. I'm not sure if this is going to be too dark for me, but we're going to give it a go anyway. But all I remember is using it once and being like, oh my god, what the hell is this? I'm going to take my Del 10 number 3 brush here as well, which is dual-ended. Just going to take the product from the lid on my brush, and I'm just gonna go in with it over my cheeks. So okay, so the first thing I'm gonna say is this is a bit pink toned. Wow, okay. Holy shit, okay. Okay, so this looks really, really, really nice actually. I don't know, maybe I just used it incorrectly with too dense of a brush the last time that I used it, because I actually tried to use it with one of my normal like foundation brushes, like this dense Tarte brush, and maybe I just put too much on, and I've just always tried to use it with a foundation brush. Whereas today, you guys saw me use the Daniela All Over Face powder brush, and you saw me just sweeping it on in little motions. Not really like patting it in or anything like that, just really rotating it round like this in little soft circle motions. Has got quite a few luminescent pearls in it. I'm actually interested to see if I put a light on my face, if I would see glitter or not. Well, let's do my eyebrows next. So something that is on the chopping block for me is my Collection little stick wand thing. It doesn't have any writing left on it, but if I pull it out, you'll kind of see what I mean by like a stick wand thing. It's a little wand. The powder's in here. It is a brow powder, but I don't know, like, don't think you can actually see this coming through on my brows very well. Moving on to some face products out on the chopping block. So I have my Makeup Academy Luxe Bronze and Sculpt Contour Kit. I also have for blush my I Heart Revolution Soft Shimmer Blusher in Strawberry, which looks like that. Okay. I'm just going to tap this onto my skin the same way that I do my MAC bronzer. Sometimes when I use it, I just think, oh my god, I need so much more bronzer. Especially by the end of the day, it kind of tends to wear off by the end of the day. But saying that, it looks really nice on top of this foundation. The I Heart Revolution Soft Shimmer Blusher. Now that blush is everywhere, let's apply it to our cheeks. Oh, that is such a pretty brush colour though. On camera, it's looking really nice. Real life, not looking as good. Particularly the eyeshadow is looking really muddy, just a little bit messy, not very nice. Let's do the lip product that is on the chopping block, and this is the Moisture Sweet Kiss lipstick in red, and it's kind of like tints your lips, but I'm not really too sure on the shade of it. Interestingly enough, on camera it's coming across red. In real life it's coming out as a hot pink, and I'm really not comfortable. Okay. And let me just go pop on my mascara and I'll come back and we can do a little final summary. Okay guys, and I'm back. I just added some mascara on. With mascara, it really pulls the eye look together. Haven't really done too much mascara, but I don't know, it is helping to pull the eye look together. I absolutely love the Bare Minerals Original foundation, powder foundation. I'm going to be keeping hold of this and using it a lot more. Also, I really like the Bronze and Sculpt kit from MUA. I'm going to keep hold of that, even though the highlighter does keep getting hard pan on it. I'm going to keep hold of it for a little bit longer because I really like the way that it's blended into my skin today. I think it just looks phenomenal. Definitely really liking the I Heart Revolution Soft Shimmer Blusher in Strawberry. I just don't reach for it that much. The lip product, I think I'm going to hold on to as well. However, if I do not use this a certain amount of times by the end of the year, then I will have to declutter it because I don't know, like, it's not my favourite lip tint. Finally, I have another one of those, which is the Revolution Pro eyeshadow palette. I just am not sure about this. Like I said, in real life, it's not really looking the best. It's not the best eyeshadow that I've ever been able to do. However, with the mascara, it has made it look a lot better and enhanced the way it looks. I just think the formula is more difficult to work with than other palettes that I have in my collection. However, right now I am happy to keep it in my collection. I did actually go down to eyeshadow palettes already in my makeup inventory, I believe. So I'm happy to keep this in my collection. But again, I need to test it more and we'll see how I feel and if it ends up staying with me. That this product right here will be the one to leave my collection from this array of products. And that is my collection little brow tube thing with the wand on the end. This is going to be leaving my collection. I just don't like the way it looks on my brows. Don't like the way at all it looks. I can't just apply it with this applicator that's in it. I would need to get another brush, so it just doesn't make sense in my collection. So I'm going to be decluttering / passing on this one. So if you guys would like to see another one of these types of videos, then let me know in the comments below and I will most certainly do that for you guys. And anyway, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, would like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye!